Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name's Max, and I'm here with another Pauper League, and this is kind of a special one. I just recently made some upgrades. I got the Time Spiral Ninjas, I got the Ponders, I actually got all the old bordered Time Spiral cards, and it's something kind of different for me because I never get skins or, supplemental products. But these old borders, they were just a little bit too sweet to resist, and since I've been playing a lot of Pauper, I thought, you know what, why not? So these old border Ponders and ninjas I think look pretty sick. Also changed up my counterspell art, so playing with this counterspell. So pretty excited here. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. There's a link down in the description below. You can subscribe to my channel on the first link. Second link down, you can just go to the channel, check it out. Tons of great Pauper content on there. And if you like it, subscribe. If not, it's all good. Thanks for watching. And okay, what are we playing? This is Blue-Red Fae with Spire Golem. So I'm going back, trying a couple Spire Golems. We don't have a super high spell count for Augur, but I'm still just going to try it. I think this list looks sweet. Having a couple Spire Golems seems nice. We don't have Frantic Inventory at all. Frantic Inventory, I have liked it, but in a lot of matchups, it's just a little bit too slow. So I'm just trying one Behold the Multiverse, and then a couple Spire Golems. And our spell count is actually not that high. I think it's at 22. What are we at? 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22. Yeah, so 22 spells. Some interesting things about this list. I am doing the full 4 fairies here. I guess that's pretty standard, but I generally play 3. So we have a good amount of creatures for threats. I finally broke down and cut a lightning bolt. So 3 bolt, 4 scred, 2 abrade. Having the second abrade seems pretty nice. And one of the most interesting things is because you have Spire Golem, you really don't want second mountain. So just the one mountain and then all islands, 4 fjord, 4 ash barrens. And that's pretty much the deck. Just blue-red Fae, got the upgrades. This looks sweet. Sideboard, the one Bonders Ornament I liked in the last league I played with this deck, so gonna continue to try that. I like the one Gorilla Shaman. You can see a lot of cards with this deck between like Ponder, Preordained, Faeries here, not to mention just like Ninja drawing cards. So having one in your deck against Affinity, like as you're drawing a bunch of cards and like looking at a ton of cards, just having one defined is a nice kind of like I win button. 4 Pyroblast, 3 Hydro, double Cannonade, 1 Sandstorm, 1 Echoing Truth, 2 Curfew, and like I said, the Bonders Ornament. So I kind of wanted a second Echoing Truth. I'm not sure what, if anything, should go. Maybe a Curfew can go. The Gorilla Shaman could go. A Cannonade could go. But all those cards have their purposes, so I'm not really sure. Let's just dive right into it. Let's just go round one. All right, welcome to round one. We're on the play. I don't know if you can see it. There's like a fly buzzing around my head. Keep this in. Got the different counterspell art now. I like it. This art's sick. See what we're up against here. You fix the game log. Always interesting to see what you're against. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't F6'd by accident. Even though both of these cards are good, I think I'm just supposed to bottom because I want to just draw lands. So I'm just going to bottom. I don't even think it's greedy, honestly. I think it's just correct. Because if we draw other spells, the other spells in the deck should be good as well. We don't know what we're up against yet. Looks like the mirror. So I think what I did was correct. Just gonna jam an augur 100% here. And we still haven't hit a land, so I'm definitely glad I bottomed. Scred. Alright. They know what we're on. If I am able to draw another land, I can go Faeries here into Augur Bolas next turn, which would be nice. Otherwise, I might just jam Augur. I feel like they're just going to go Lightning Bolt and then fetch. Okay, Preordain. So unfortunately, we don't have a Ninja. That would be nice. They scry 2 and then draw, and they didn't crack Evolving Wilds first. I think that's usually a mistake. Okay, Ponder. I think I'm just supposed to Ponder looking for land here. Got the old border Ponder, sick. Okay. Now, I guess, kind of sucks because I can't I can't really do anything that's that like perfect, quote unquote, because if I just draw a ninja, I don't have a land. I have to draw a land. If I draw Ash Barrens, then I have to shuffle away the ninja, which I want. I think this is what I'm gonna do. And like if I just go put Mountain on top and then play Augur, I'm almost guaranteed to miss because I only see one new card. So I think what I can do is I can put Mountain on top, draw it, play Faeries here, top the ninja, bottom the Ash Barrens, and then leave up Skred for a creature they play. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. And then we're drawing ninja next turn, which is nice. We have two creatures on the board and Skred up. Wasn't like the ideal ponder, but I think it was good enough to not shuffle. So now bottom the Ash Barrens. I guess I could just top. Because drawing another land is actually not bad. I think I can just bottom it though. This matchup's really, really grindy. I don't actually really want to draw specifically Ash Barrens right now. It's not terrible, but I think bottoming the Ash Barrens is correct because next turn I want to tap 2 mana, play Ninja most likely. I might not be able to, but then I can still Augur and have more of a chance to hit, so. Alright. I mean, I could just go for Skred here, because if they just spell stutter it, then I'm in a pretty good position to ninja. I think I'm supposed to, because I'm not going to have double red source right now anyway, and I don't even have another mountain to Ash Barrens into even if I wanted to. So I think I'm just supposed to end up turning Skred, and then if they have spell stutter, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. And if they just don't have spell stutter, then this is just obviously a good play. And it just uses my mana, which is pretty tight. I just like the play in general. Yeah, it just worked. Nice. So I could just not even ninja here because then they can just bolt my ninja. So I think what I'd rather do is just play Augur. So I'll start by attacking with both. Because if I wait until I draw one more land, then I can ninja with counterspell up. Might just be too greedy, but I think I'm going to do it. If that Ash Barrens was like an island, it would have been better actually, but I'll just leave out blue in case I draw a cantrip, because then I can hit a land drop. So I feel like if they have counterspell, they're going to have to play it here. Yeah. Okay. So our top card is unknown. We're still way ahead on board. Brainstorm, sure. So I wonder if I was supposed to just leave that Ash Barrens on top to just draw on next turn. But again, I was playing Augur there, so I didn't really want to. I wanted to maximize my chance to hit on Augur again. And missing lands here isn't the worst thing ever. Again, I want maximum gas. I want like as much things to do as possible. Brainstorm into Brainstorm. You guys, this card is just often just worse than Ponder. Ponder is just better in my opinion. So Brainstorm, no shuffle, leave up 2 mana. So untapped land. Behold. Okay. I can just attack with both. I can ninja back my Faeries here. I can also just foretell this Behold, as weird as that is. If I just ninja, it's just gonna die 100%. Don't think that's actually good. I think I will just foretell Behold. I mean, they're not doing anything at the moment. I just am hitting for 2. If they like flash into spell stutter to set up a ninja, then it is what it is. I'll just leave up Mountain to represent like a bolt or a Skred. So they did have the Skred, so I'm happy that I didn't go for ninja. It could get stranded in my hand at this point, but I guess I could have ninja'd back my Augur, let them kill it, and then I get to recast Augur. But I'm not sure if that's correct either. It's tough to say. Because now, again, if I draw Island here, which I have a lot of in the deck, then this ninja just gets so much better. Okay, nice. So let's go for it now. And if they try to bolt it, I'll just counterspell. So they have to have like bolt plus counterspell now. So I played patiently, and let's see if I get paid off. So they have to have exactly another counterspell, not a spell stutter. Nice. And that's why we did it. So we got to draw a card off it this time. That was sweet. And they are going to flash into spell stutter, so they're probably going to go for their own ninja here. Sure. I have a braid actually, which is kind of nice because spell stutter cannot counter a braid because it costs 2 mana. And if they had counterspell, they would have countered my counter. So unless they draw it between their draw step and ninja, they just don't have counterspell. So I'm in a pretty decent position. And they braid my thing, sure. A braid, okay. So do I lead Ponder? I think so. I am gonna braid this, but I think it's better just to lead Ponder. I don't think I need to behold yet. I want to play these while they can't get spell stuttered, so just go lead Ponder. I can scry away any bad cards and draw a good card from Ponder. All right, this is kind of tough. If I draw Island, then Spire Golem costs 2 mana. So I could just go... I just don't know if I need to draw the Island, because I could just draw the counterspell and then play Faeries here, bottom both lands. I think drawing the Island is good enough because more lands is good with Spire Golem and Behold and Counterspell. So yeah, I'll just draw Island and then Counterspell. Shuffle your library, no. Play Island. Play Faeries here. And then I braid this. We know they have Spell Stutter Sprite in hand. So I'll bottom the Ash Barrens here, top the Counterspell. Okay. We still have Behold, Foretold. And we can play Spire Golem soon. We have another braid. We're drawing Counterspell, which is great. So I can play Spire Golem with counter up next turn as well. Feeling like I'm ahead, but not by a crazy amount here. Spire Golem's kind of nice. I guess it does die to a braid, but it doesn't die to Lightning Bolt. So it only dies to Scred and a braid, and they've already played one of each of those. So they probably have 1 a braid left, 3 Scred to answer the Spire Golem. They just didn't do anything. Sweet. All right, we'll start by attacking. We know about Spell Stutter Sprite. And then I'm just going to play Spire and pass. We have a Braid up, Counterspell, and Behold if we choose to cast it, but I probably won't because I want to have Counterspell up when I cast Behold. Spell Stutter Sprite. I don't want them to have a second Spell Stutter Sprite and kind of get me. I could just try to Counterspell this. I almost feel like I should. I'm going to do it. It's kind of a weird play, but I don't want to be victim of like a second spell stutter that they have, and this makes it like a lot rougher for them. Yeah, they might be able to counter my Behold, but my board is decent. Augur into... Looks like they might have a choice here. Oh, here, let me move this here. They put Ponder into their hand. Sure. They cast it. So they've just probably had some random split of Ponder, Brainstorm, Preordain. They haven't played a Preordain yet. Oh yeah, they did. They played one. Okay. I know a lot of people like the splits, but I've just liked 4 Ponder, 4 Preordained better. Okay, they do have Scred. Now I can resolve this. I can kill this. They could have Dispel, but that's all they can really have. Scred. Okay. Just Behold. Just bottom here. I don't think these are high impact enough. Alright, Spellstutter Sprite is great. So I can Scred this or Bolt it. I don't want to Abrade because I want to have spells that are available. So I guess I just Scred it. Bolt can go face. And again, I don't want to Abrade because I want to have a spell setter up to counter something. So any 1-drop I'll snap off a spell setter, and a 2-drop I'll consider casting it. Oh, they have Behold. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Hopefully they play a 1 or a 2-drop after this. That would be ideal for me. Perfect. Would they go on the Behold? Top? Jeez. It's scary. Ninja? Ninja, Ponder, Preordain. Scred. Okay. This matchup is super grindy. It's interesting that we run into a blue-red deck with Behold the Multiverse as well, and not Frantic Inventory. Kind of funny. Augur of Boas. Okay, I think I'm going to just Scred this in response right now. Because I don't want them to find like a spell splitter off it or something. See if they have a second one. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, they don't. Okay. Probably shouldn't. Wow, they just found Behold, so they have multiple Beholds. So Preordain resolves. All we have is removal spells. Sucks that they found second Behold. It's really bad for me. We do have them down to 9. They're not going to foretell. Seems like it might be a mistake. Another removal spell. Definitely a little bit flooded on burn here. And because we don't have second mountain, I'm going to have to fire off like a removal spell on end step. Okay, well I can just kill that while they're tapped out. Could just Abrade it. But I think I'm supposed to Scred it because this is better against future spell stutter sprites because it costs 2 mana. It's a little bit harder to spell stutter. And they could have like a Bonder's Ornament or something. I doubt it, but they could. I like playing these mirrors, honestly. Probably shouldn't have F6'd, but I did. So they just now tap out for Behold because they know it can resolve because I was F6'd. So that may have been a mistake, but also trying to stay up on time. Land, it's not good. I mean, this list doesn't have that much card advantage built into it, so it's understandable, but we have 8 cantrips. We haven't found that many of them yet. Should play this in case I draw multiple cantrips. Also, if stuff just keeps trading off, sometimes like you just keep trading resources back and forth if nobody can get ahead, and then whoever has drawn more cards actually loses because they mill out. It happens a fair amount in this matchup. Just cast Ninja. All right, I think I'm just going to end of turn Abrade this. Counterspell. Okay, just going to untap and bolt it. We have a lot of Hydroblasts and Pyroblasts in the matchup. I mean, I'm sure they do too, but Ponder is a good draw. There's a Ninja, but there's 2 lands after the Ninja. I feel like it has to... Oh, I can bounce the Spell Setter and then scry away the lands, so perfect. So let's just draw like this. I think I'm just going to start by attacking. Nice. I did not want them to kill this before blocks. Because I really wanted to scry away those 2 lands. Now I get to hit for 2, bolt this, replay Faeries here. Oh, yeah, I guess I have to draw one of the lands. I didn't really think about that, to be honest. Still, there's nothing I can do. I'm glad I drew. I guess I would have probably rather drawn Fjord, but is what it is. All right, let's just go bolt this, then play Faeries here, scry away the Fjord, and see what the other card is. Another ninja. I'm gonna top that. Bottom, top, play land, pass. I think playing lands is better than like basically representing nothing. They're also down to 4 now. I've cast only 1 lightning bolt, and they just tap out for ninja. Sweet. They have 1 card left. It's crazy that they've played 2 beholds, but I'm like just kind of like up on like I've just had an advantage. It felt like this almost this entire game. So they're gonna have to block here. Then I get to ninja back here. It's just so good. Just drew these ninjas at like the opportune time. These old border cards look so sick. Okay, land is not good. This Faeries here has actually been pretty good. We're just drawing mono ninjas. Sweet. Just gonna keep playing lands. Augur of Bolas. Okay, that could do it. Into a burn spell. Scred, okay. So if they just scred this right now, it's actually kind of annoying. Okay, they scred that. This is actually does not work out as good for them because now I get to hit with ninja, draw a card, recast Faeries here again. So we just found all the ninjas basically. Fly around my head. If I was the opponent, I'd be like, are you serious? Another ninja? And I honestly forgot that they were even just dead to that. See what we would have scryed into. Land, or no, we would have drawn the land and then we scry into land, land, bottom, bottom, and then next turn we would have drawn Faeries here. Yeah, we were able to just grind them out there. All right. We have like infinite sideboard cards here. By infinite, I mean 8. So I like to side out a couple Faeries here. I can side out Bolt. Pains me, but I think I'm supposed to side out some Ponders. Maybe even all 4 Ponders. Seems weird, but I've kind of liked doing that. I think I want the Spire Golems, just because if both players trade a bunch of resources, then you go Spire Golem and their board is just like Faeries here plus Spellstutter Sprite. They just cannot attack. I could also go down to 1 Faeries here, but I think that's a little bit greedy. Also, siding out all of the cantrips is a little greedy, but I don't hate it. I can also go down to 1 Lightning Bolt. I can also cut a land. Cutting like an Ash Barrens or even an island here seems reasonable. The one reason why I want to cut Lightning Bolt is because I'm bringing in 4 red spells, and we really don't have that many red sources in the deck. Faeries here is not great, but I think it's good enough. Do I just go to 19 land on the draw? I mean, as you saw there, this matchup can be so grindy. I think I'm going to get greedy and just do it. Even siding out Ponders and Faeries here, but as long as you have some early plays, the more like late game gas you have, like as you can see, both players are going to be bringing in these cards. Both players are going to have Pyroblast, Hydroblast. The game slows down even more than in game 1. Like as long as you don't die from getting tempoed out early, sideboarding like this is better for the late game, I think. I just have liked siding out so many cantrips in this matchup. I'm going to do it. Cantrips just like, they're bad when both players draw their whole deck. They're also bad against Spellstutter Sprite, because if one player has a Spellstutter in hand and then you go top deck cantrip, they just counter it, and then it's just so bad for you. This hand's actually not that great, but I'm obviously going to keep. We have 2 red sources, which is nice. These Hydroblasts might be good later, but they're not that good right now. All right, just going to lead Fjord as well. Ninja was a great draw. Probably just gonna go turn 2 Fjord, also cycle Ash Barrens or Augur. Yep. Turn 2 Augur is really good. They hit Preordain. I don't think either player has missed on an Augur yet. If I draw a Bolt or a Scrat, I'll just kill this. Land though. Now do I just play Island? They might Preordain without playing a land, and then I can just go for Spell Stutter Sprite. I think it's worth it. Because then if I'm able to Spell Stutter like a cantrip, and then get my Ninja going, it's so good for me. It'll probably just get bolted or something, but I think it's worth it to have the opportunity to do so. It also looks scary for them for just me leaving up like Bolt and Counterspell and stuff. If they just play Preordain, do I do anything? I do not want them to go for Ninja here. Oh, they're doing it. Yeah, it's not good. I think I need to go for Spell Stutter Sprite, even though it's pretty sketchy. They're just going to have a Bolt, right? Play Preordain. They're going to have Lightning Bolt. So, what's an alternative line? Can cycle for Island. I just have to go for this. Hope to draw a Burn Spell to kill this. This is what I have to do, I think. They're going to Bolt. I can just... I can't even play Spire Golem, actually. Oh, wow, they're letting me untap? Now I have Hydroblast up, potentially. That's crazy. So as bad as it is, I think I need to play Ash Barrens, and then I can Ninja with Hydroblast up. Seems good to me. Sucks to have to play Ash Barrens when I have a Spire Golem in hand, but the only way I get to Ninja this turn. I'm going to do it. I feel like they're just hoping I do this and then they are going to bolt it, but they should have definitely killed this on their end step while I was tapped out. Like, I play this, comes into play, you should kill it. I think that's a better line in general because now you don't know what type of interaction they can have. Maybe they're fine just with taking this, but yeah, see. Now I get to draw a card, I get to counter this, they have to untap, spend another burn spell on this. I think this is just like, works out great for me. I know they get to draw another card now, but at least I have something going. Whereas if they just had killed my Spell Stutter Sprite, I would have been in a pretty rough position. Alright, so we know about Preordained in their hand, and that's it. And then whatever they hit from this. Red Elemental Blast. Okay. I need to find an answer for this, though. I don't have an Augur of my own. I am kind of in trouble against that. Be interesting just to play a Spire Golem out. I mean, I guess I can stay back with Ninja and just leave up a bunch of counters. I think that's my best line. Just gonna go Fjord, go, leave up Spell Stutter and Hydroblast and just like hope that it's good. If they play like a 1-mana removal spell now, I just get to Spell Stutter it. Yeah, if they just untap, they don't get to use their mana either. I guess they're probably gonna go like Red Blast my Ninja right now. Augur of Bolas. I think I need to just let it resolve. I need to make sure to be able to block their Ninja. So they have Scred. Okay. Wow, they're just gonna let me trade Ninjas? Or not? Wow. Are they gonna play another Ninja? That's what it feels like. Damn. Yeah, I mean, their draw was good here, and my draw was just way too clunky. They have Pyroblast or Red Blast and Scred up. So they draw a card. Obviously wish I had played Counterspell or something now, but nothing I can do. They have 8 cards in hand. Like I said, definitely in trouble here. Just gonna lead Preordain. I want to find more islands. Make my Spire Golem cheaper. Okay, let's top. Play island. I have 4 islands in play, so Spire Golem costs 2 mana. I can start just by scredding this. I think that's the safest line. Scred this right now. Yeah, I like that. So we still know about all 3 of these spells in hand and an Augur of Bolas. I can't counterspell the Augur, so I'm just going to have to let that resolve. Again, I could just play Spire Golem and then Hydroblast the Scred when they play it. I think I'm supposed to. Because resolving this is good, and again, there's not that many answers to Spire Golem. There's 6 total, maybe more, but most likely, once this resolves, there's only really 6 ways to remove it. Okay, well now they can Scred and with the Red Blast backup, but I think I'm supposed to make them fight here. So they can Red Blast my Hydroblast. Oh, they have Spell Stutter, yeah. It's bad for me, obviously, but I think I'm still supposed to fight there, and then I can play another Ninja next turn and have Counterspell / Spell Stutter available. Oh, don't Ninja again. Okay. I can come back in this game. So they get to resolve their Preordain. So we still know about Red Blast. And an Augur of Bolas in their hand. They went bottom, and they didn't replay Augur. Interesting. Supposed to just run this out. I feel like they have just like multiple counter spells in hand still though, so. Alright, I'm not going to try to spell through that. It just gets red blasted. I don't really care that much. I know they can brainstorm shuffle, but I don't care that much about brainstorm here. I'm also up on time by 4.5 minutes here, which is a lot. Like they need to win this game and the next game, and yeah, they're definitely ahead in this game, but this game isn't over, and it can go on. This game can go on for a good amount more time. They play out an Ash Barrens themselves. They're attacking with both, so they have Ninja. I guess I'm supposed to still just block this. Sucks, but whoa! Oh, they're gonna try to lightning bolt this. What? Oh, Swirling Sandstorm? This does not deal damage to creatures with flying, so I think this is going to be a concede from the opponent. Just killed their own Augur. They thought this probably just dealt 5 damage to each creature, but it's each creature without flying. So this is actually like, you just never bring this in the matchup. It just doesn't really do much because, again, it doesn't hit flyers. Kills ninjas, yeah, but as you can see, they thought it dealt 5 to all creatures. And now they're dead because they can try to red blast and I spell stutter it, draw a card. Jeez, this is like a brutal sequence. I mean, they just killed their own thing, so not much that they can do. I thought this was going to be a shame concession, but this game is still not over. But now I'm super far ahead. They just had such a bad sequence. They just donated 2 cards to me, and now I just drew like a perfect card here. Spire Golem looking strong. 1 mana, 2/4 flying. Even with having to play Ash Barrens. And still just having the Pyroblast is just pretty sick here. They foretell a Behold. They probably should have just cast it. Red Blast a Ninja. Okay, I can't stop that. So yeah, this game is not over. I can try to stop their Behold. I have 2 counter spells. And I have 3 power, which is nice. Yeah, that Swirling Sandstorm, though, that sucks. Okay, Scred is a fine draw. Just hit for 3, pass. They're going to go for Behold. And at that point, do I just counterspell it, or do I think I just pyroblast it if they go for Behold right here. Because now they can't spell stutter this, which is nice. Oh, they have Blue Blast. Wow. Okay, well, I'm still just going to go... So I'll let that resolve, and then I'll just counterspell this. So they have one card in hand, I have two creatures in play, and I have a Scred. Preordain is good. I even thought about running a version of this deck with 4 Frantic Inventory and 2 Behold the Multiverse, and just like being like an ultimate grind machine for these type of mirrors. But it just seems so bad in a lot of different matchups. That when one top, one bottom, pass the turn. Interesting. Pyroblast is good. Hit them down to 10. See if they end step anything. If it's a Behold, I'm just going to counter it. It's not. I have not played my Behold yet, right? No, I have not. Okay. Just clocking them for 3 here. Yeah, this deck does seem a little bit light on card advantage, but I think it's okay. We have more threats to be able to actually win games, which is sweet. Opponent down to 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Getting tight for game 3. Ash Barrens. Okay, I'll just attack. Then I'll cycle Ash Barrens for Mountain, play it. They're at 4. Okay. I sat it out 1 bolt, right? Yeah, 2 bolts in the deck. Okay, pass. They have 3 cards in hand. They're drawing a card up to 4. Behold the Multiverse. Counter that. If they go for Spell Stutter, I can answer it. If they counterspell this, okay, well, that resolves. They still need to draw impactful spells off this. And if it's creatures, I can kill one of them. Still in an okay spot. 1 bottom, 1 top. Land. Augur. I think I don't even scred the Augur right now because I just want to save this for flyers. I mean, I'm already hitting for 3 down to 1, and then I have 2 lethal flyers. And they missed on Augur. It's brutal. It's a bad time to miss. And any time is a bad time to miss, but... So we hit them to 1 unless they have a burn spell. It looks like they do. Oh, they're flashing in Spell Setter Sprite. I think I'm just going to scred that now while they're tapped out. Because now I have 2 lethal threats for next turn. They need to have like removal spell plus flyer or 2 removal spells. And if they just have 2 flyers, they have to chump this. So I like it. I could actually not play Fjord here to make them scared, but I think it's actually fine. I have so much mana. There's almost no way I need all this mana. I have 2 bolts left in the deck as well. I know they could ninja here, but they still need to answer these. Bottom, bottom. It's just going to be tough. Like, without something like a Frantic Inventory, draw 3 to answer 2 things. Yeah. Nice. I think they just obviously lost the game when they didn't realize that this only hit non-flyers. This card is sweet. I love this card. I have one in my sideboard. But you do not bring it in this matchup, I don't think. Yeah, it can wipe up Augurs, but they just obviously thought it dealt damage to flyers, which is why they brought it in. So they probably just like got the list and then played it and just didn't really fully know what all their cards did. So nice, beat the mirror. Let's go round 2. All right, welcome to round 2. We're on the play. Keep this hand. No creature to ninja back yet. They mulligan to 6. We're just going to lead Ponder. Sweet Ponder. Okay, let's see here. mean, I think this is great, right? Because I can just go draw the auger, and then next turn draw the spiral one, and then Scred will be on top of my deck, and then on turn 2 I can play the auger, hit the Scred. So yeah, looks great. Drawing Spire Golem seems good as well. I don't need to shuffle any of those away. Because I could always like Ash Barrens on my upkeep or something, but yeah, I can just jam an auger. Are we against burn? So I'm hitting Scred here. And I can even ninja this back if I want. Could be the mirror, could just be burn. I think because they went Mountain Bolt, I think I'm just going to take Counter Spell. I already have one removal spell for like a Thermal Alchemist or something here. So yeah, I think I'd rather take Counter. Ooh, it's Jund? Okay. I'd still rather have Counter Spell. Yep, it's Jund. Okay. So now, what's the line? I can go cycle Ash Barrens right now. I can just lead like Ponder Preordain and maybe cycle Ash Barrens, but maybe I just don't even need a red source yet. That might just be too greedy, but it's better with Spire Golem. It's better with all my blue spells. I could go cycle Ash Barrens for Island and then go Preordain into Ponder. I don't hate that. It gets me closer to Spire Golem too. I'm gonna do it. I don't think I need a red source quite yet against this just Jund deck, so let's just go like this. It's a weird line, but I think it's good. Okay, I can keep both of these, I think, because this is a red source or another island. So let's go top, top. I am gonna ponder right here though. Okay. It's a bunch of lands. I think I'm actually supposed to keep them because I can cycle this Ash Barrens to cycle one of the lands away, and drawing 2 more lands isn't actually that bad because of Spire Golem and Ninja and everything. So let's just go like this. And now I can draw Ash Barrens and cycle it for Mountain. And they'll probably just play like a Llanowar Visionary or something here. Yeah. Okay. Spellstutter's not like amazing in this matchup, but let's just go cycle. So we cycle away the land that was on top, bolt this, and we have Counterspell and Spellstutter available. If they just play like a Bonder's Ornament, I think I have to counter it. If they just do something random, okay, I have to counter this. I was going to say then I could just let it resolve and Spellstutter Ninja, but another counter is great. Okay. So let's just go land. Spire Golem's really not that great in this matchup because they have so many removal spells that kill it, but I'll still just jam it. They're stuck on lands, and we have Counterspell up here, so feeling pretty good. Terminate, Chainer's Edict. They should have at least left up red, but I'm just going to counter that. I get to get my Ninja going here. This is exactly what I need to do against this deck. Just tap like this. Braid. I think I'm just supposed to play Spire Golem. If they Bonders, I can kill it at this point. Having the 2 of Braid makes this matchup feel a lot safer, that's for sure. Blightning. Alright, well I can just discard Spellstutter plus a Braid, and then just get a second Ninja going here. Still feeling pretty good. They're stuck on 3 lands. Let's just attack and Ninja. Draw 2, hit for 4. Behold is great. I would like another counter spell, but we can't have everything. So this costs 1 mana. I think I'm supposed to still play it, and I'll just foretell this. Okay. Pass. We gotta keep future Blightnings in mind, so no Cannonade, please. Okay, classic. Spellstutter Sprite. Let's just lead Behold, bottom top. Maybe I was supposed to hold that Fjord actually, because then I could just let up Lightning resolve, discard Fjord Island. Yeah, that would have been sick actually. Packmate. I think I just have to counter this. I wonder if I'm supposed to just jam a Spellfitter Sprite here. They don't have that many spells that this actually counters, and it increases my clock by a lot. Now I'm not going to hold those to play around Lightning or anything, because I can just get more mana into play. Visionary is totally fine. I don't know why they tapped it like that, really. They should have left this available, right? I mean, this is just green and black mana. It's just better than this. Doesn't really make sense to me. The cannonade there was just so brutal. Oh, no. All right, we hit them to 6. We have 2 lightning bolts left in our deck. Missing on Augur was so bad. Now a flashback Chainer's Edict at least. We can just sack the Augur, keep our flyers. Boarding party into what? Cast down? Brutal. It's like probably one of the worst possible things for us to see. Now we're like pretty far behind at this point. They can just hit for 6. I can't even chump because I need to play around Edict. Damn. Just drew a few too many lands at the end, I think, here. I kind of want to kill Boarding Party, but I also kind of want to just try to kill them. I feel like I'm dead in 2 hits to that Boarding Party, though. Is drawing spells that are going to be enough? I can take another hit of 6 down to 5 and then chump with this. And then if they flashback Edict, I can spell stutter it. I'm just going to go bottom top. It's tough to say. Hit them to 5. Next turn I can hit them for 2. I guess they can flashback Edict right now. Maybe drawing spell stutter is not enough. This feels like a Chainer's Edict, or maybe another Boarding Party. Jeez. Into Llanowar Visionary. Okay, that doesn't do much, but the second Boarding Party obviously does, because I have to chump right now. And then I'm drawing Spell Stutter Sprite. So I think I just lose now. So if they attack with all 3 of these, I get to block that for free. So I can only... So I still do have 1 out. If they have actual nothing... No, because they can just flashback an Edict on my last creature. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, wait. Okay, they bog me, sure. So I need them to go for Chainer's Edict, and then I can spell stutter it. So I can only attack for 1 here. Oh no, am I just dead regardless? I'm not going to block, go to 1. So I need them to go for Chainer's Edict main 1. Then I go counter it, block, hit for 1, draw a lightning bolt, and kill them. So that's my out. They have to play this now and have nothing else, basically. This was a good game, though. Again, I think I just drew a few too many lands. They didn't go for Chainer's Edict, so now I'm dead. I have to flash this in, go for a double block, and then that's just not going to do it. If they don't flashback Chainer's Edict, I could have the out of drawing Lightning Bolt still, but... Lightning? Oh, flashback Edict, yeah. So they played well. It was tempting for them to go for that main 1. I just don't think I have anything. Oh, there's the bolt too. Damn, so close. GG, that was a good game. Also, missing on Augur there, it probably lost us the game as well. All right, let's bring these in. think that's all that I want. I could bring this in. I guess it's good. It mops up like multiple pack mates, visionaries, and boarding parties. So I think it's worth. Definitely want the abrades. Could go down on Bolt. Could just cut these Spire Golems. They just die to all their removal. It's a cheap spell, but it's not that good. I could just do something like this. Maybe I'm supposed to keep Lightning Bolt in my deck, but it's actually kind of low impact, funnily enough. Maybe I'm not supposed to side out Faeries here as well. Because I need to make sure to be able to get my ninjas at least going. I guess Spellstutter Sprite is pretty bad, right? Could side out like 2 sprites, and then keep these cantrips. Yeah. And when I say cantrips, yeah, Faeries here unfortunately is included there. Yeah, I think I'll try this. Spellstutter really like doesn't counter that much of what they're doing. I could just do this so I have more actual creatures. All right, let's just try it. Sandstorm might be a little aggressive. I'll keep this. Get to lead Faeries here, potentially turn 2 ninja on the play. Gonna look for basic lands that I can get here. Bottom. I would love another untapped basic. If not, I still might just go for a ninja hit while I can get one in to draw 1 card. Because then if they just kill this, I don't get to get a hit in. I just need to hit with ninja while I can. Sucks I had to play that, but I think it's worth. Okay, so now they have to play a removal spell right now. Chainer's Edict is annoying for sure. Yep. Could have waited, but yeah, I'm just not sure about that. I think I'm supposed to ponder because it gives me the most looks at untapped lands. Okay, nice. If I have Faeries here, I'm topping, but I still think it's worth it to just get it down. Am I topping this island? Maybe not. Bottom top. I can Faeries here into Preordain next turn. This is actually kind of a rough matchup, just because they have like, man, oh, the Cannonade last game was also super rough. Okay, Visionary, it's fine. The Cannonade was so bad on my double ninja. I wonder if there's any reason I should have like played around that. I think I'll bottom top. Bottom top. I want a red source here, so unfortunately I need to draw this. And then we don't know our next draw. 2 Faeries here is beating down. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to wait on the Faeries, but oh wow, Penumbra Spider? Jeez. That would have been a nice one to be able to counterspell. Okay, Spellstutter Sprite is good though. So I just passed the turn. Might just have to spend spend 2 removal spells on the Penumbra Spider. What is this? Black mana cycle. Okay. I can counter any 3-drop with Spellstutter and have counterspell backup, which is nice. They get red source. So they have 2 green, 2 red, 2 black in play right now. It's not bad. Just no attacks, just nothing. All right, let's just spread this. Really sucks to just get 2 for 1 by a Penumbra Spider. Oh my god, I have three snow sources in play. That's a shame concede right there. Damn. All right. Well, that was just a punt of the league 1 so far. That's okay. Made a mistake. Just wasn't paying close enough attention there. Fumes. Jeez. Counter it. If they have Bolt or Pyroblast, I can counter back. But yeah, obviously not in a great position now. I know Hydroblast can counter Boarding Party, but so can Counterspell. I think I'm supposed to do this. That Scred, though, was just brutal. Just tap 1 mana, discard Scred. Another Penumbra, jeez. I've seen this card, like, people play like 1 in the main, 1 or 2 in the side, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't seem that good. Like, I don't know if it's as good as it used to be, but obviously in this matchup, it's pretty strong, and you can't counter it. And there's my land for Scred. I'm just too far behind at this point. Even if I had not fucked up on that Scred, I still might have been in trouble. Boarding Party? Into what? Into Bonders? Okay, well, I have to just let these both resolve. I can Scred this, then Abrade this, and keep my Counterspell. Be interesting to just go like triple block here, but I'm gonna have to fight through these spiders at some point. I'm getting beaten down. They can attack for 2. I guess I can draw my 5 mana Wrath, or my 4 mana Wrath, but they're just floating mana. Do they have Pyroblast? Or, I mean, it makes me think that they do, but yeah, there's nothing I can do about that Scred now, so just try to play from where I'm at. I have to let this resolve, because I think I need to draw Swirling Sandstorm, the Wrath. Playing it safe, just attacking only for 2. Makes sense. We don't have any type of like bind the monsters or things that just like lock down a creature. I'm just gonna get this because it's a red spell. Another Pyroblast? It's a lot of Pyroblasts. Okay, I want my Augur Trigger. Counterspell. Now I can start blocking Penumbra Spider. Still need to find Swirling Sandstorm. And then multiple more copies of Scred for their 2/4 spiders. Now they can start attacking with more stuff. Chainer's Edict. They have 2 edicts in the yard. I just don't see myself winning this game. I can basically concede whenever. Wow, they're just swinging for the fences. I think I need to take and hope to draw Ninja into Wrath or something. I don't even think I have time for Behold the Multiverse. I mean, I could cast it to try to find Sandstorm, but I think I just need to get lucky and just draw it right now and cast it. Mop up their Visionaries and at least these 2 spiders. It's rough, but I'm so far behind. Alright, I'm off it. GG. Messed up that game, but I still don't think I would have won. That's just kind of a rough matchup. Alright, let's go round 3. Alright, round 3. I'm going to keep this hand. Bunch of tap lands, but this hand is fine. We'll just develop our mana, and then we have some spell thudders. See what we're up against. Ivy True, basic island. Okay. Bolt is a good draw. Island, is it just mono blue? Foretell? Is it some like crazy mono blue combo deck? I honestly wouldn't be too surprised. think I'm just going to cycle this Ash Barrens right now. Just get my other Fjord down. Just set up better for future turns. I know they can resolve their Behold, but that's fine. Okay. So is it just blue-black Fae? I feel like it is. I feel like that also puts me in a reasonable position here. Just preordain. I think I'm supposed to top at least one of these. I want to be able to continue to hit land drops. Just going to go one bottom, one top. I definitely already played a land. I'm just going to pass now. So if they end of turn Behold, they do. Could just counterspell it. I think I'm supposed to. It's just too much card advantage. Swamp, yeah. Okay, their basics are pretty sick here. Jeez. Opponent like showing off with sick basics. And then they go Ponder, Shuffle, Island, leave something good up. Could just be a Spell Stutter sprite, so let's go Island, Preordain. If they go Spell Stutter, they get kind of blown out. There's a Ninja, let's draw it. Let's go Ponder. I feel like maybe these just aren't actually good enough. They're just not that high impact. I think I can just do better, honestly, on average. Could just play a Faeries here out right now. Gets my scry up. I don't have Spell Stutter up, but it's not like Spell Stutter is that insane if I don't have mana to like protect it anyway. And if they go to Spell Stutter this, I can bolt it. Like they also are probably just blue-black Delver, now that I think about it more. Duh. Let's go bottom top. Just try to get as many ninjas going as I can. They only have one black source. They could have a bunch of snuff outs, but I still think this is correct here. Okay, we need to find a Scred. So let's hit with Ninja. I get to draw a card, and then I can Faeries here, Scry, leave up Spell Stutter for 2. Snuff out. Okay, there's nothing I can do here. Snuff out costs 4 mana. I feel like Augur is good enough. Let's just go bottom top. Because Augur can chump this, it can find Scred. Just seems solid. Just taking 5. Yeah, their deck is tricked out. I think I go for this. This makes them use a removal spell. It allows me to use my mana. I know this might not work, but I think it's worth. Yeah, they have. Oh wow, they have fumes. Okay, well that was like basically the worst case scenario. Just got like crushed there. Augur into Ponder. Let's just cast it now. There's an Abrade. Yeah, these aren't going to do it. I need Scred. Ninja. Do I bolt the Augur now? Don't hate just leaving out the Spell Stutter sprite. Their Augur's not doing anything like just this second. I can always bolt it later. All right, take 5. Where are my Screds? I've had a lot of looks at them, just haven't found them. Another Behold. Didn't want to bolt end of turn. I could have, but I think I'm supposed to Ponder here. I think I'm going to. Ponder. No Screds. Man. Just gonna shuffle this. There's the Scred, okay. The problem is now they can just counterspell the Scred. which I feel like they likely have. Let's just go. I can take 5. I can take one more hit off Gurmag. So let's go bolt this and then try to get a ninja hit in here. Then I can try to find a way to protect this Scred next turn. Thought Scour target me? I know they're targeting themselves. Behold the multiverse. Yep. Bottom, bottom. Okay. Counterspell. Nice. That might do it. They could have multiple counterspells, but it looks like we might be okay here. We go down to 5. I Scred this with counterspell backup. They need a removal spell or another blocker for that. Okay, but now I can probably kill this. Oh, they have another one? All right, well, where's another Scred at? I got 3 more in the deck. Can also chump one, assuming they don't have removal. Okay, I can chump another one. So they could have counterspell here. So I have 5 mana total. Why don't I just lead on Faeries here? Then I could even use Spell Stutter Sprite to counter a 2-drop. And then I can set up this Augur as well. They're just going to counterspell a Faeries here. I think I let that happen, because now I can Augur, find Scred, kill both their things. They knew about this Augur. Wow, we just missed. Oh man, I'm in rough shape now because any removal spell kills me. That sucks. I needed to hit. Okay, I get to chump. Not dead yet. Thorn. Yeah, it's not good. Thorn plus Delver. Land. Yeah, I just really needed more Screds. I think I played pretty well with the cantrips and stuff. I just couldn't find what I needed, which happens. This matchup is close. I think I'm just supposed to do this. Can flash in a Spell Stutter to chump the Gurmag. They missed. They fetched it away. Whatever it was probably a land. So they're not even attacking with Delver. Let's try to just chump with this. And another Delver, okay. They draw another card. All right, that's it. I'm off it. Good game though, good game. Let's go bring these in. I don't think I want Echoing Truth, even though it's okay against anglers. Maybe it's good enough. Spire Golem's like, I think fine. It's like another creature that they have to answer, and it's like good against Delver specifically. So I think in that case it's good enough. Bolt and Abrade aren't great, but I think I actually leave them in. I can just do something like this, and then what's my last cut? Could be one Bolt, could be an Abrade. I want to keep Abrades for their potential Bonders ornaments. So I can just do this. I want to have enough answers against their Delvers. All right, this looks fine. All right, it's an easy mull. This is an easy keep. The question is what to put back. I could put back Scred just because like I'm so far off Scredding like a Gurmag at this point. I think my other cards are actually better. Oh, I almost just F6'd my turn. Nice. But I don't think I did. They're on 6-2. Right, they kept 6. I just need to bottom these I just need to draw lands. Can just slam an augur next turn. Wow, they just land, snuff out, sure. Let's just jam this. Just take counterspell. Pass. Nice not to miss there. Brainstorm. Okay, do they have a Brainstorm Shuffle? Could be good here. This is like where Brainstorm Shuffle is actually good. Kind of reset their hand. But my hand is actually pretty good at this point. So I'm in a reasonable spot. Bolt is also fine because I can just let Delvers resolve and bolt them now. Gurmag is really what I'm scared of. They can't cast it next turn though, luckily. They have the Dispel. Okay, it's fine. And they have another Dispel. Wow. So now I think I'm just supposed to bolt this, attack for 1. I think the 1 damage is actually relevant. I have 2 counter spells left, and that's it. They have 5 cards in hand. One of them is Dispel. Gurmag Angler. Okay. Preordain is perfect. I'll keep a Ponder because I want to try to find like a ninja or something here. All right, well, I'm going to take this because I can just play Augur this turn, guaranteed hit. And I can either hit Scred or Preordain. I mean, another Angler is obviously going to be bad for me where I would want Scred. But Preordain could just be a better overall hit. Could also wait till next turn on this Augur, but I do not think that's the play. So Scred or Preordain on. We miss a ninja, that sucks. I think I want Preordain. It's a little bit greedy, but I can Preordain, try to find another ninja or whatever else I need. All right, they have 1 card left. Definitely ahead at this point. Counterspell? They just snap off a counterspell on the Preordain. Interesting. So any cantrip I can counter, which is nice. Definitely attacking with both, because if they flip here, I might as well have just gotten in there. Suffocating Fumes. Okay, well, that's one that's good to know about. Yeah, they probably shouldn't attack. They don't want to trade 3 for 2. They cycle Fumes. Not going to play the spell setter here. Counterspell is good. Okay. Can't attack. But now we have counterspell and spell setter, so we can counter a lot of what they can do. They've already used 2 dispels. They're attacking. Interesting. I do not care about taking 3. They're just... Why'd they attack? I don't understand that. Wow, and that was a great draw as well. I'm going to try to ninja here. Bouncing an Augur is so good, even if like something quote-unquote goes wrong. That was such a weird attack from them. Can play the Augur next turn, rather just try to draw here. That was such an aggressive attack, honestly. Now they try to stay back. Now it's preordained into Augur, because if I see 2 good cards... Alright, let's bottom, top. Now it's Ponder, try to set up this Augur. Okay, well, that's a shuffle. Could attack with both and just ninja. I feel like auguring, trying to find a removal spell for this is worth. Abrade, it's a 2-mana removal spell. Or Behold the Multiverse. I think Abrade is fine on this board state. I can even attack with ninja. And trade. No, I think it's worth it just to try to abrade next turn. Then I have abrade for future delvers, but yeah, this is better to just wait. Okay, land, nice. Feeling good here. Spire Golem, sweet. Just start with abrade. Another dispel, wow. 3 dispels. It's good to know about. Definitely want spell starters for those. So I went down to 2 Ponder, 2 Faeries here. Seems reasonable. Wonder if I want the last Lightning Bolt. I think with the 4 Pyroblast and the 2 Abrade, this is fine. I think I also still want Abrade over Bolt because it can kill Bonder's Ornament. SPIRE Golem just seems good enough against specifically Delver. So I don't hate this configuration. Let's jam. It's nice playing against his opponent because they're playing really fast. Like, I think I've been playing fast and they're pretty far ahead on time. All right, I'll cycle this Ash Barrens to get Mountain here. Cast down, wow. So they could even have Dispel. I think I need to just take 3 and just jam an Augur right now because I do not want this to get dispelled. So now I play Mountain, play Augur. Seems weird, but again, next turn I can protect my Scred with a Spell Stutter Sprite, at least from Dispel. Alright. Another Shred isn't bad because I can't actually use Pyroblast. I mean, I guess Pyroblast is just better, right? Because it also kills this. Scred does answer a Gurmag, but they're kind of far off that. Just take Pyroblast. Taking another 3 off Delver, which is not ideal. Cast down? Okay, well, I like them just tapping out here. Oh, they don't have a land? Okay, they're kind of in trouble now. Because now I just get to go land. Scred this. I just need to try to keep a Gurmag off the board with my counters. If they're missing land drops, it's going to be kind of rough. Counterspell. My hand is just pretty solid here overall. I need to draw something, but if they go for a cantrip and I get to Spell Stutter, they get wrecked. Alright. Not going to play Spell Stutter though. Ninja? Okay. Now I could end of turn the Spell Stutter. I think I will at this point. Oh, gee, that is just a gift. They're going to try to play a removal spell, and then I just counter it. Yeah. And then I get to just ninja back my Spell Stutter. Oh, wow. They also have Snuff Out. Okay. So they resolve their Ponder, but they use 2 removal spells. They're down to 3 cards in hand versus my 3. Now a Gurmag just kind of crushes me. Counterspell. Okay, just gonna pass. Could tap out for Augur, or for Ninja, but again, I don't want to get Gurmagged. I could counter this, but I'm just gonna let it resolve. I don't really want to fight over Brainstorm. So Brainstorm Shuffle, it's pretty good. I kind of want them to go for Gurmag here so I can counter it. Alright, well, I think I actually just Pyroblast this because I want Counterspell for their Gurmag Angler. Did not want to let Augur resolve. I could just tap out for Ninja, but I guess I'll do that next turn when I have Counterspell available. Stormbound Geist? Jeez. Okay. Could Abrade right now, but turning it into a 3/3 is kind of rough for me. I would need to find another removal spell. It uses my mana efficiently, but I think I'm just going to try to ignore the 2/2 most likely. Bottom, top. Play it. I think tapping like this is fine. Oh, come on. Brutal. That is so bad for me. I need them to not have an answer for this so I can bring it back and play it again. I mean, that's likely the case. They've already played a lot of removal spells. Gurmag Angler? Damn. This is just like going like as bad as possible for me. I'm not dead, but I have to take a bunch of damage or they can't attack because of Ninja. That's the hope. They cycle fumes. They brainstorm shuffle, but they have one card left only. Yeah, they're not attacking. It's a good sign for me, actually. I'm not going to abrade this yet. Another abrade. I mean, I can go for double abrade on Gurmag. I think I'm supposed to do that. I might just get blown out. I should have done it on their upkeep, I think. No. I mean, that was maybe just a bad play because they weren't even attacking, but they had one card left. I guess they did just brainstorm. Okay, they're attacking. I can chump the Gurmag with the Augur here. They're probably just going to play another Gurmag. Nope. Do they have a removal spell? They're just going for the race. Oh, two pretty bad draws from us. I can Pyroblast the Stormbound Geist, but then I'm still taking 5. I think I have to. But then I still go to 3, and then this is lethal anyway. I guess I can do it next turn. Because this way I can counter an Augur or something. Scred? Okay, this might let me survive. Bottom, top. I have to go chump, kill this, and then find 2 answers somehow, which I don't think I can really do. Another snuff out. GG's. Yeah, just couldn't quite get there. Good games. 1 and 2 now. We've lost. The last 2 were both good, good matches. I think. I obviously misplayed in round 2, but I don't really think that cost me at all. And then that was just a close match against Delver. Delver's always going to be close. Okay, Ticklebush. Played this opponent before. Would you like to play first? Yes. I'll keep this hand. I have double cantrip here. So I'm just going to use those to try to find lands. I feel like, honestly, today I made one mistake with the Scred, but other than that, I feel like I've been playing well. So even though my record's 1 and 2, I've been happy with my play overall, obviously except for the Scred, but I think I've just been, like, I think I played pretty well against Delver there. Um, if you saw any, like, obvious mistakes against Delver, let me know. But I think I played like pretty well with my cantrips. That matchup is just grindy in general. It's tough. So yeah, I think I like my play for the most part. Okay, well we missed on the first preordain. It's not good. We get another random draw and then another preordain. Oh no, not like this. Okay, top top. Then I can get a red source. I wonder if this is blue black Delver again or if it's blue black Fae. I'm not sure which one I would prefer to see, or maybe it's something else, but I'm assuming this is my guess is one. I mean, obviously, my guess is one of those 2 decks. My guess, if anything, is blue black Delver, but who knows? It's hard. Again, it's hard to say. All right, it's just land and pass. So at least we found lands on the second preordain. I think I'm gonna play one of these. I'm so tight on mana, I don't have any more mana. So if they play like a removal spell now, yeah, this is fine. I'm definitely okay with that trade. Drawing a land is actually good. And it also kind of makes them think that I have like a ninja in hand or something. So it kind of puts them on the back, but I don't think I'll go for this second one now. All right, let's go for this. If they have a counter spell, they should probably just play it. Yeah, they do. Okay, let's pass. I still think it was correct to jam the Augur there. They probably have a removal spell for this, but it forces them to use it. Yeah, okay. So we got him down to 12. And this is probably just blue-black Delver. That's my guess. I should play that deck too. That deck honestly looks pretty fun. I've been wanting to play it. Oh, it's blue-black Fae. Okay. Again, I don't know which one is necessarily better for me to see. It's hard to say. Let's go. I guess I lead on Scred this. If they have spells that are spread, I can deal with that. They only have 3 cards left. They've taken a lot of damage off their snuff outs. So again, I have another removal spell for their spell stutter here. So I just let it resolve, and then I go. I think I just abrade it because it's more expensive. Yeah, they could have like a Bonder's Ornament main or something, but wait. Oh my god, they have a fairy in play. Oh my god, that was probably pretty bad. I could have just waited. Ah, I fucked up. I just forgot that they had the fairy in play. Did I just do it incorrectly? I mean, I just shouldn't have tried to kill that thing. Shouldn't have tried to kill the fairies here. Wow. Ow. Yeah, ow is right. Okay, maybe I haven't been playing that tight. I mean, this draw hasn't been stellar, but let's just kill both of their things. Play my thing. Bottom, top. So what I should have done is just not play a removal spell, for sure. All right, no spell stutter, please. No. Oh, brutal. I thought about bottoming the ponder just to play around that, but I didn't. Into another ninja. Jeez. Okay. Well, their draw just was better than mine. I mean, I also think I punted, so there's that. Oh, we knew about that anyway. I mean, I could have played a ninja, but I don't think that was doing anything. That felt pretty bad. That was definitely I punted that game for sure. Could even bring in Cannonade, but I don't think I want it. It's pretty good against me too. Let's just do kind of like the classic. I think this is good. Could keep in the bolt. A lot of removal is good, but yeah, I think this is fine as well. Keep all the screds. Jeez. It's been rough for me recently. It's been rough for me. I got to step up my game. I guess people are just getting good. I, I think I can definitely be playing tighter in the recent leagues I've played, but at the same time, I think I've had just a bad stretch, just kind of variance based, luck based. But maybe I do need to take a closer look at my play and just try to play better as well. So just gonna try to keep learning and just keep improving. All right, let's go. Let's go game two. All right, game two. We're on the play. Let's keep this Same bad hand that we had in round one. We have 2 Spire Golems and 1 land, but I'm gonna keep bottom, top. Just try to find even more lands. Preordain. Do I top that actually? I mean, it allows me to get my ninja going. I think it's probably good enough. Maybe I just want to bottom it and try to find even more lands. I'm not really sure. It's kind of tough to say. I think if I just keep drawing lands, though, it's going to be better than drawing a Spell Stutter Sprite with these double Spire Golems in hand. All right, that's not what I wanted to see either. Snuff out, jeez. Well, this is just going to die, but I think I'm supposed to just jam. So they can go like Snuff Out plus Ninja here. This is where like Snuff Out is just so good when it's 0 mana. So they're cycling, get Island, then Snuff Out plus Ninja. They didn't have the Ninja. Okay, that's good. Now I think I'm just supposed to pass. Could just jam again. Then if they just counterspell it, it's pretty bad for me. So I bottomed everything that wasn't a land, but I still could use more lands. And I need a red source too. They're stuck on lands. I think I have to play this, even though I could get spell stuttered. Maybe I'm not supposed to, but yep, get wrecked. My draws just have not really stacked up as well. Maybe these one land like double preordained hands just aren't good because I have to bottom everything that's not a land and then it's just not good enough. Okay. Pretty brutal here. See if I can come back. Even drawing Island wouldn't be too bad. Drawing Mountain or Ash Barrens would be decent. They have to discard a card. At 14. What do they discard? Suffocating Fumes? Okay. Just gonna pass, obviously. Not gonna play anything right now. So I do have like either Scred plus Counterspell or Pyroblast plus Counterspell here. I think I'm just gonna take this damage. End of turn, I do think I need to go for a removal spell. I think I'm gonna go Scred the Spell Stutter right now. And then if they play a Spell Stutter, I'm gonna try to counterspell it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I guess they have to discard here though. I guess I'll just let them discard. Because if I draw a land here, then I can just keep taking 2 and keep letting them discard a card. It's like trading 1 for 0 in a way. Because if I stabilize, they discard counterspell. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep passing. Maybe next turn I can play Spire Golem. But if they're not gonna do anything, I'm just gonna keep sitting here taking 2 for now. And then they're like they've been discarding 2 reasonable spells, you know? And one of them is counterspell. They must have like a million counters in hand. So now do I pick a little fight? I think that I do. I can use a braid because it's more mana efficient and it costs 2 mana. So let's just braid a spell stutter sprite. And then I have counterspell backup. So if they have like spell stutter sprite plus dispel, I get wrecked, which they could certainly have. I know I could have just let them discard again, but I think I need to do something. Again, I kind of want to pick a fight right now. Maybe I can resolve and protect a Spire Golem or something. Also, if they just like counter this with like a counter spell, then I could just let it resolve and keep my counter spell to protect my Spire Golem or something. They have to have like multiple removal spells. There's no way. I guess if they go specifically spell setter spread, I'm gonna have to try to counter. They're in the tank. Dispel. All right, why don't I just let it resolve? Just going to. So they didn't have to discard, which is bad for me, but just play this for 1 mana now. Don't think I want to go for any spells at the moment. So I have Counterspell and double Pyroblast up. So they can play a removal spell end of turn, I counter it, then they can untap, play another removal spell, but there's nothing I can really do about that. I could also shred a spell setter sprite right now while they're tapped out. I just don't even know if that's worth. I think maybe it is. I'm not really sure. I don't want them to play a Gurmag Angler and me have no answer for it. I think I'm just going to do it. No, I don't have double Pyroblast up, but they likely have another black removal spell for this Spire Golem. Like, how could they not? They have to have another counterspell in hand, and of course, there's the Gurmag. Brutal. All right, well, I can get a Ninja hit in here, and Augur is good too. Why don't I just lead on that? At 10. I have double Pyroblast, which is good. Need to find Scred right now. Counterspell. Let's attack. Ninja hit. So I can still find a Scred. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do this. I think I was. I can take 5 off the Gurmag this turn if they attack. I'm definitely in rough shape. I think I'm supposed to take. They have 6 cards in hand and 3 lands in play. All right, Scred one time. That was obviously a great draw. I have to protect it because I don't really have an answer otherwise. Counterspell. All right, so now do I counterspell or do I pyroblast? I think I just pyroblast. Counter target spell if it's blue. I'm still in this game. If they dispel this, I have to counter it. Scred one time. Abrade, bolt, and behold. I think at this point, I need to just take the lightning bolt this, and then attack and draw cards. Seems good to me. So let's just take bolt. Bolt this. Then attack with these two. I could even attack with this Augur, but that is greedy. I'm not going to do that. If they play a 1-mana interaction, I get to counter it with Spell Setter. So it looks like they might have just been choked on mana for a little bit too long. But I'm obviously still in a pretty precarious position, so it's close. Oh, they could have Snuff out here. I should have gone for count. Oh, they don't. Wow. Okay, I should have gone. I still think I should have gone for that there, actually. So now I could attack for 1 more damage. Do I care about hitting for 5? Because if they had Snuff out, they probably would have played it, right? To keep their Augur alive. So it's unlikely that they're going to be able to play double removal spell and kill me. Still think it's probably not worth. Just not going to do that. I also want to chump with an Augur. So if they played a removal spell here, I don't want to have to chump with this. Okay, another Ninja is great. They draw a land, finally. Is it too late? They probably have another counter spell. Alright, so let's chump. They're at 10. I can Ninja back an Augur and replay it, draw a bunch of cards. I have a counter spell to protect. They're just going to play a removal spell right now, like on my Ninja. Yeah. They probably just have Counterspell up. So I think I attack. Do I attack with Spell Stutter as well? I get to hit for 5 and then present lethal for next turn. Then I only have 1 blocker back. If I attack with just these two, I only hit for 4, but I have 2 blockers back. I think that's. Oh, I could just double ninja here. 4, 5, 6 mana. And then if I double ninja and draw an island, I get to replay Spire Golem for 0. This is a tough turn. This is a really tough turn. So I have 2 ninjas and a counterspell. They probably have a counterspell in hand. So if I attack with both, again, if I draw exactly island, it's so good. I could just attack with these two. So close. What if I attack with these two, ninja for both of them, play augur, my augur gets countered, then they just go removal spell, kill you. I don't love that. I could just play 1 ninja and then replay the augur of Bolas with counterspell up. I think that's my line. It just seems like it's the safest to me. Because then I get to go ninja, replay augur to have another blocker, draw 1 card, and have counterspell up the whole time. Seems weird, but I think that it's correct. So I could, again, ninja back my Spire Golem. If I drew land on one of these 2 draw steps, it's worth. If not, my Spire Golem costs 1 mana, which is just not quite there. I think I need to just draw 1 card here. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Okay, well, I did draw island, so that kind of sucks, but now let's just tap island, because I could still find Scred here. I guess I should have tapped island mountain, because then I could just, yeah, play counterspell and still have Fjord up, so that was a mistake. Maybe they don't have another counterspell. Wow, I just missed. Okay. Well, at least this way I still have lethal next turn. I have 2 blockers back. I have counterspell still. They're at 6. I think that I still took the correct line, I think. Could have ninja'd back a spell stutter sprite as well to counter 1-drops, but I don't think that's correct. Presenting lethal with a counterspell. They may have just been stuck on land / black sources for too long, but maybe they can still win. They need to have a lot here, because if they play like removal spell attack, if they play removal spell, I counter it, they counter back, and then they attack, I chump, then I don't actually have lethal. But then I can go ninja back my Spire Golem, replay for 0 mana, draw 2 cards. So yeah, this is close. This is a good game here. Chainer's Edict. I could just counterspell this. I think I'm supposed to. I want all my creatures. All right. I had to pause for a second there. I think I'm supposed to counterspell this Chainer's Edict. Let's see. If I just let this resolve, I have to sack one of these 2 things and then maybe chump with the other one. But I think if I just counter, I think it's just safer. This could be a bait, but I think I like it. If they counter back, I'm still happy with, oh, they negate. Okay. So now the line is still just, oh man, if they have Snuff Out, I lose, but I don't think they have Snuff Out. So I'm just not going to play around Snuff Out specifically, or is it correct to like sack this ninja or something? So if I sack, let's say this ninja, or I can sack Spire Golem. I can sack Spire Golem, they attack, I block with Spell Stutter Sprite, and then I get to go ninja back my augur. But then I don't actually present lethal. I don't present lethal either way. So if I sack Spire Golem, I still get to draw 2 cards and get an Augur trigger. I'm going to do it. I'm going to plan to chump with Spellstutter here. And then I go attack with both, ninja back my Augur, replay, draw 2 cards, replay Augur, and then hopefully that's enough gas to win. What a crazy game here. Again, I think I've been playing well this league, to be honest. I know I've made some definite mistakes, but okay, another ninja. Let's attack with both. Ninja this. Yes. Yes. There's a Pyroblast. So I have 3, 4, 5 mana. So I can lead Preordain. Can also find a Lightning Bolt. There's a Scred. Okay. Definitely going to top that. Let's go bottom, top. Scred this right now. Play this, and we got him. Okay, nice. So, game 3, I think I just like it as is. I like the Bonders. I like the Spire Golems. I like the 2 Bolt. Yeah, let's run it. See you in game 3. All right, welcome to game 3 here. Let's keep this hand. We're behind on time by a little bit, but I should have plenty of time to draw my entire deck and lose if that's the case. So what's the line on turn 2? Is it just Faeries here plus Fjord? Or is it cycle Ash Barrens, get Island, play Faeries here? If they go Island, go. I'm just not going to play Faeries here into a Spellstutter Sprite, so... Oh, they just jam Augur. They got Preordain, okay. This is interesting. Because I could play Mountain to like scare them with a Spellstutter Sprite, or I could just Foretell Behold right now. My other option is, again, Faeries here plus Fjord, and I think that's the one I'm going to do. Bottom. I'll top the island, I think. I mean, I already have a bunch of lands. I'm just going to bottom. I mean, I'm going to be shuffling with this Ash Barrens, so I don't get to keep those lands, keep those cards on the bottom, but I think it's fine. Oh, they have the ninja. Okay. Well, I have to find something. I don't even have an actual island to just like jam Spire Golem as a blocker. And they play Ponder rather than Preordain? Interesting. Spellstutter Sprite. So I guess I can just play Mountain. Man, I don't have an answer for that ninja. Yeah, one second, let me close. The curtain's already closed. The sun's just coming straight through the light curtain right into my face. I have to just take another hit off that. I cannot go for a double block. I think this is probably going to cost me, but... Alright. I'll just try to Spellstutter Sprite basically anything they do. Them just getting to draw an extra card here is so bad for me. Like, yeah, I have 2 counter spells, but I did not want to see a turn 2 Augur into turn 3 Ninja hit from them. That's just like basically the worst thing against my no removal spell hand. So we know about a Preordain. They're just not going to play anything. Okay. This is why Behold can be a little rough. Let's get Island. They have to discard. Okay. I still just like cannot double block this. I could chump it. They're discarding cards. They're just getting a hand with like a million counter spells. I cannot play tap 3 mana for Spire Golem either. I could Foretell a Behold here, but I think I'd rather just... I could Foretell a Behold. It's interesting. I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to have to let them just draw a card here again and just hope that I can somehow come back from it in the long game, but this is rough. They didn't even play an augur. I could have just done nothing, which may have been the best line, because now they can like augur with counterspell backup. They probably have snuff out. They have 9 cards in hand. No land? Okay, they did have a land. That's bad for me. So I can jam this, or I can just cycle Ashbrands. I think I'm just going to cycle this. Not going to play this yet. I discard another card. They're just going to have so many removal spells. There's an augur. I could wait till next turn to play the augur. Or I can just try to play like my Spire Golem and my augur right now. I can also just do basically nothing this turn. It's like these are both going to get countered for sure, right? I mean, I can go Spire Golem for 2 mana. They counter it. Then I counter back. And then next turn I can play augur and fight over that. Can't really afford to take another hit, but I think I have to. All right, I'm just going to take one more hit. I think they just have too many ways to counter and slash kill my stuff. I mean, obviously letting them draw an extra card doesn't help, but I can just go for an end of turn behold on their turn and maybe set something up. So I take another hit. If I can win this game, that's incredible. They've drawn like 4 cards off Ninja. It's possible, but yeah, it's going to be rough. I think I just play this. Dispel. Okay, I'm just going to go for Sprite. So this will get a counter spell. Because they can't let it resolve and kill it because of Faeries here. Yeah, so they counter both my things. And now I need to untap and draw something good. Another counter spell. So why don't I start with Spire Golem? Because I'd rather resolve augur actually. So they'll probably counter this. They could just kill it. Now do I just play augur? Or do I just play counterspell? Or do I just leave up counterspell? I can counter 1 removal spell here. Now I can chump this turn if I want. I don't actually need this for spell setter anymore. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. I could attack with Faeries here, but I think I'm actually fine to chump this turn, as weird as that is. They're going to play a removal spell. They don't. Interesting. Cast down. They wanted to make sure to have like multiple counterspell backups. I think I need to let this resolve. I don't think I'm in like a position to be able to fight over that. They take a counterspell. Nice art. And they just don't attack? Wow. I was not expecting that. Island. Scred is actually good. I'll take Scred. Because now I can play augur and have Scred and counterspell up. So if they counter this, I think I'll counter. Because again, I have Scred here, which is nice. Spire Golem holding it down? Maybe? I mean, they've drawn so many cards, I'm definitely behind. Dispel. Okay. So I think I just Scred the ninja right now to be safe. I think I have to attack with just Faeries here. I don't want to get ninja'd. So this now they need removal spell plus ninja to do something. Okay, ponder. It's not ideal, but If I can come back again, that is crazy. Not really expecting to, but be pretty sweet. There's the snuff out into Ninja. They just drew too many cards. They were able to just set up and like have everything, everything they needed. I could have left Faeries here back to chump that turn, but I don't know how good that actually would be. And Gurmag. Okay. All right. Do I actually need to scred the Ninja? I think I just need to scred the Gurmag and then have just top deck another answer for this Ninja. I'm going to play into chump here. I have double counterspell and I need to top deck an answer for this. And don't know if I played perfectly, but I think I have a chance. I think I'm just supposed to fight right now. Not really sure. I think I'm supposed to counter. Okay, that doesn't actually really do it. Do I have to just jam? So bad. It's so bad. Yep. They didn't even fight over their auger, which makes sense. They rather just fight over stuff that matters. Now they draw another card. Their hand is really bad. Maybe I somehow kill this and come out of it, but yeah, Stormbound guys, jeez. Okay. Nice, thanks. I just didn't have any removal spells in my opening hand, and then they just got an early ninja down. GG's, I'm off it. They get to draw a card and then draw another card. Close match. I made some mistakes there, but 1 and 3. Not going to play for the play points here. I was going to play the last round, but I actually have some other stuff I need to go take care of. So I'm going to drop. Let's go to the list. The list felt pretty good. I think I like the Frantic Inventory version better. Spire Golem was actually reasonably impressive. I could just cut like a Bolt and play another Behold if I want more card advantage. I could also cut the 4th Faeries here for even more card advantage. I also had this version where I was playing Miscreant and Fairy Seer here. But this version felt like it did need some extra little bit of card advantage. But this version was cool. So I don't know, maybe there's something here. Maybe cut some bolts, play some beholds in this version or something like that. But this version seems better to me, honestly. Let's see. Not sure what else I would change. The list honestly felt great. Just ran into some rough matchups as far as like playing blue mirrors all day and just lost a couple close ones. So I think, again, I did make some small mistakes in almost every match, so my play could have been a little bit tighter, but I don't hate how I played overall. I think I did make a lot of good decisions, so I'm trying just to focus on that and stay positive, and we'll get them next time. Thanks so much for watching. My channel is youtube.com/snapbolt. My name is Max. Till next time. Peace.